Hey you guys, this is Mr. Millings, and in this video we are going to learn how to calculate the molar mass of a compound. So let's jump right in and take a look at an example problem. In this example problem, it says that we need to calculate the molar mass of the fictional compound shown below. So we have a fictional compound here, CS5, C8H8O44. And this is a fictional compound, meaning it does not exist, meaning I made it up. So that way we cannot just Google the molar mass of this compound. So how can we figure out the molar mass of this compound? And if we can apply that process to this fictional compound right here, then you should be able to apply that same process to an actual compound or molecule. So let's jump right in and take a look. In this problem here, we have a compound here that has a chemical formula of CS5, C8H8O44. And what we have to do here is we have to figure out the molar mass of this compound right here. So let's go ahead and break this down here. What elements make up this compound? Well, we see we have cesium, so we have cesium, we have carbon, we have hydrogen, and we have oxygen that make up this compound. And now what we have to do is figure out the number of each element that make up this compound, or the number of each atom that make up this molecule right here. So if we take a look here, we have 5 cesiums. How many carbons do we have? Well, we have 8 carbons right here, but we can see that this 8 is inside of parentheses followed by a 4. So what we have to do is take 4 times the 8, which gives us 32 carbons. So how many hydrogens do you think we're going to have here? Well, we have 8 inside the parentheses times 4, which is 32 hydrogens. And how many oxygens are we going to have? Well, 4 times 4 is 16 oxygens. So now that we know the number of each element or atom that make up this compound right here, what we need to do is we need to take the number of each atom in this molecule here and multiply it by the molar mass of the element we can find on the periodic table. So if we take a look at cesium on the periodic table, like the one that just popped up in front of you, you can see that the molar mass of one cesium atom, the molar mass of cesium is 132.91 grams per mole. However, when we're performing the molar mass calculation here, we don't necessarily need to add the units in the calculation. We just need to add the unit to the very end of the calculation. But if we take a look, we can see that that's 132.91 grams per mole. What about right here? We have 32 carbons. So we're going to take 32 times the molar mass of carbon on the periodic table, which if you take a look at the periodic table that just popped up, you can see that it's 12.01 grams per mole. And we have 32 hydrogens, so we're going to take 32 times the molar mass of hydrogen, which if you take a look at that periodic table of elements that just popped up, you can see is 1.01 grams per mole. And we have 16 oxygens, so we're going to take 16 times the molar mass of oxygen, which if you look on that periodic table that just popped up is 16.00 grams per mole. So now we take a calculator out and we take 5 times 132.91, and we're going to end up with 664.55 grams per mole. When we take 32 times 12.01, we're going to end up with 384.32 grams per mole here for carbon. And what about hydrogen? We're going to take 32 times 1.01 and we're going to end up with 32.32 grams per mole for hydrogen. And last but not least, with oxygen, we're going to take 16 times 16.00 and we're going to end up with 256 or 256.00 grams per mole. So what do we do now? Well, once we're done with this step, all we need to do here is add up these four values right here. So we're going to add these up, and that's going to give us our final answer. So let's go ahead and take 664.55 plus 384.32 plus 32.32 plus 256.00, and we're going to end up with a molar mass of 1,337.19. So 1,337.19 grams per mole. And so the unit of measurement for molar mass is typically going to be grams per mole. If we have 1 mole of this substance right here, it's going to have a mass of 1,337.19 grams. So that's how we're going to be able to determine the molar masses of different compounds and molecules. If you like what you see, go ahead and click that little bomb in the bottom right hand corner, and that will subscribe you to my channel. And feel free to leave any comments or questions in the comment section down below. And I really hope you guys found this helpful.